So, James Dean died more than half a century ago. Is he still an icon for you?
Definitely, yeah. I mean, I've been talking about it. There's a funny thing about this movie as well, but I think just as many people have seen these photos of James Dean and still get this same feeling from them as they have from his movies, which is extremely unusual. But yeah, he really does still represent disaffected youth, kind of youth without a voice and stuff. I mean, at least he does to me. I don't know about the generation below me.
Okay, so is it that what makes him so fascinating? Do you think that?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think anyone who has had such an enormous influence on culture as a singular person, inevitably, like, you can still feel their power even in a still from 55 years ago. How long do you say it was? 55 years? Like, since he died? Yeah. That's crazy.
You played the photographer who made these pictures, these iconic pictures of him. Would you have also played James Dean?
No, I couldn't. Like, as Dane had a proper connection with him, and like, I would have had no idea how to do it.
Who do you think is the more interesting personality, Dennis Stock or James Dean?
I don't know. I don't know enough about James Dean. I mean, I know that just with Dennis Stock there was something which I was just really connected to. I mean, I knew as soon as I read the script and saw a couple of interviews with Dennis Stock, I just knew about his struggles to be an artist. I mean, it's just something that connected to me.
What role did Dennis Stock play in James Dean's life? More friend or a career enhancer? What do you think?
I guess they were friends. I mean, I'm not, but it definitely enhanced his career now. I mean, like, he died 7 months after they met, so I don't know how much he actually affected his career in reality. But these photos definitely have enormously helped him to, his legend. I mean, I think you probably see the photo of him walking in Times Square more than you see anything from Rebel Without a Cause or any of his big movies. I mean, that's the James Dean legend, his photos. So what was it?
The question was what role Dennis Stock played. But I think you answered it, so I just ask the next question. What is so fascinating about Dennis Stock?
I just thought it was interesting when you see someone whose his biggest problem as an artist is his own fear of not being as good an artist as he thinks he should be. And it's actually, he gets more and more anxiety from thinking like, he should be doing this or should be doing that all the time. Like, he should be doing what everyone else is doing, and so he's never actually doing what he wants to do. I don't know. I don't even know if that's interesting or not. I just found that it's something I could relate to.
Since your success with Twilight, you are always, or very often, the object of photographers. How was it for you to kind of stand on the other side?
It is interesting. I mean, especially the scene where I'm on a red carpet taking pictures of Dean. It's interesting how secure you feel when you're in the pack of photographers and you can hide your face behind the camera and stuff. And seeing how alone the person is on the carpet, and the flashes, they can't see any of you, but you're like, you can do whatever you want and say whatever you want. It's kind of funny. It's you definitely feel like where the power trip comes from.
Dennis Stock is annoyed because, or a little bit annoyed because James Dean is regarded as an artist while he is not. Do you kind of feel the same with you always being compared or connected with Edward?
Yeah, I mean, but I just knew it just always happens. Like Like, and so you're kind of, it doesn't frustrate me that much. It's kind of, I knew, it's like, it's a long road to gradually kind of, for people to accept you as different roles when something's been so massive. But I can feel it sort of changing as it gets further away. So I'm not too frustrated.
Okay. Is it challenging, or in which way is it challenging to move beyond Edward?
I don't know. I mean, it's like, I remember when I was doing the Twilight series, it always felt like I would do movies in between each Twilight movie, and it felt like there was a kind of safety net. Like if you mess something up, then you do another Twilight movie, and then everyone kind of forgot anyway, and then you do another one. But and so when they stopped doing the series, it felt a little bit nerve-wracking at the beginning. But now I don't know. I feel a lot more secure because you start navigating this different, like a different road, and every decision you make is your decision. It's not from the past. So you actually feel a little bit more secure, strangely.
Now, something completely different. Isn't it boring to answer constantly the same questions?
They're not actually the same questions this time, so that's kind of fun. Yeah, and also I haven't been doing it for that long on this junket, so it's fine. It's all right.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.